Hello.
I can't wait to have parties like these people in this video.
Right? They always looking happy.
They look like they are having just the most amazing of lives. And I would love to be in the room where it happens. No pun intended. Hey.
You reference Hamilton. I love when you do that. Oh my gosh. Is anybody else ready for 2025 to be over? I'm so ready. Girl, I can't wait. I am so beyond ready.
Look, I just had it later. That was a very interesting last 20 minutes. So I am exhausted.
It's a full moon today.
I'm exhausted.
It is a full moon today. It is. I think that's why I've been off all day. I have been so off all day. Off. I've just been off. So it is a super moon tonight, I believe.
Oh, I feel like I need to go outside and get recharged.
I need something.
Does it come with superpowers? Because I would love to have an extra dose to get me through the rest of this year. That would be great.
I need something. I should go charge my crystals. I don't know if my crystals charge in the sun though, not the moonlight.
Oh, we have crystals. Oh, okay.
I do.
Talk about that.
I do crystals every once in a while. I don't know. I've always found myself drawn to crystals. And so whenever I go into a shop and I don't know, I just get drawn to crystals. I feel like sometimes they keep me grounded, but I just need to use them more. But I don't. And I should, because I notice a difference when I do. Because like I can have a crystal. I remember I was driving to work one day and I had a crystal in a car with me and I put it on my dash so it could get some sunlight, so it could charge in the sunlight. And I just felt so calm and peaceful the whole drive to work, just having that going. So it's weird. Like I can connect to some crystals, but my crystals charge by sunlight. I have not yet done any by moonlight. And I think that's very fitting for me, considering this is my sad season, and sunlight is always something that brings me joy. Like I am a different person, like even in the summertime, and Vic could tell you this, if it is a cloudy day or a dreary day, I am just not in the mood. But as soon as that sun comes out, it's like a 180 and I'm just happy-go-lucky. I have like, let's go live life. It's really weird. So I think I have a connection to the sun somehow. I don't know how, but the funny thing is I love astronomy and all things to do with space and the moon and the planets and the stars.
So have an amazing telescope.
I do. So it's really weird. Like I charge better with the sunlight, but my love is in the evening sky. It's weird. Maybe it's a balance. I don't know. But
okay.
Further research to come. Further research to come.
I hear you.
Anyway, but what's in your mug tonight?
I did do that right. All right, so it's holidays, so we're drinking. Let's see if we can get it.
It's in a red box.
Almost, maybe, kind of, sort of. Okay, whatever. It is Bigelow. Bigelow.
Yes. Can you sponsor us, please?
Bigelow. Ginger Snappish.
Oh.
Ginger Snappish. Snappy ginger tea. So that's what I have.
That sounds good.
Snappy ginger tea. And I remember trying this last season. I don't remember what I thought. I'm all geared up for.
Listen, I almost used that same mug today. I did. I pulled it out and I was like, nah, you know what? I have a holiday mug. I almost pulled that mug. We almost twin today. But she is repping Mentali-Tea big time right now.
It's not the cookie.
It's not the cookie. Is it more ginger, like actual ginger?
I
can't really give us
to eat something else. And maybe it's because I want a cookie. Maybe maybe that's what I'm tasting right now. I think it is more gingerish, like the other spice. Well, it's the same spice, but it's not like the food spice. It's like the
vegetable, the
vegetable spice.
The vegetable spice. I get you. Yeah, I get that.
It smells like
there's a difference.
Like ginger snap cookies, but I'm not getting the snap, you know.
So what you're saying is it's better on paper. It's better on paper.
I'm saying just go get the cookies. And I think if I had a plate of ginger snap cookies and this tea,
okay,
I think I might be real good. But by itself, I'm not getting the snap that I want. You know, we tried it. You know, it's and maybe I need to put something else in it. You know, maybe I need to go European and add a little milk to my tea. I don't know. But
there you go. Maybe.
You know, I only do like a spoon of honey anyway, but
yeah, it's not.
I don't know.
Yeah,
not quite. What you got? I hope you got.
You know me. I'm drinking my same thing because listen, you know why? And I'm gonna tell you. And I got it in my holiday mug that I got from the Hallmark store as a free gift last year with the little snowflakes and the little. What I love about it is the little spoon that sits right in there. Like
I broke one of those spoons that went with the mug.
It's so easy to do. The ceramic is very delicate. But I don't know. It tastes a little off tonight.
What's with the tea? Why are we off tonight? Is it the moon? I'm not understanding. Because you drink that tea all the time. So
yeah, and it tastes off to me tonight. And I don't know if it's because I did the heating process differently and I use different water. That could all be because I actually used the filtered water from the fridge, but I put it in the microwave because I didn't have time to put the tea kettle on. And I don't know if heating it in the microwave made it taste. I don't know. It doesn't taste the same. But my tea bag tag says, "Appreciate yourself and honor your soul."
Oh, so, I like that. Let me see. Do mine say anything? Of course not. It's a Bigelow.
No, mine is Yogi. Yogi, you know, would be another good sponsor. Just saying, Yogi, Bigelow, Celestials, whatever.
It says something flavor season. Mm-hmm. Well, cheers to,
my love.
Better tea.
Better tea, and to the end of 2025. Yeah.
See, I was trying to be seasonal. Wait a minute. That sip was better. Hold on. See? You say better
keep going.
Better tea. Hold on. That was a better sip than the last one. Let me stir that up. You got a little less water in it now. Let me see what's happening here.
Oh, see? Yours turned it around. Mine still is kind of like, nah.
Maybe it just needs to sit. Maybe it needs to steep a little longer than normal. Because that tastes better. It's like, this much is missing. And all of a sudden, the flavor is getting stronger. We'll see. I'll let that sit. Don't let me touch it. Let me see. Come back to it.
Okay, from over here, don't touch that tea. If I see it in your hand, I'm going to say no. Let's see if
20 minutes. Let's see what happens.
Oh, my goodness. So how is you have been all over the place, ma'am. Ronald McDonald House. The kitty cats. Is that the Almost Home Foundation? Is that
that was Pause?
Oh, Pause.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're just all over the place. So tell me about this. Tell me about this.
'Tis the season, as your Miss Midwest revolutionary purpose, I have services to provide with my time. So Pause has been on my heart for a while, one, because I wanted a little furry friend during the pandemic and, never got around to doing it. It's not enough room. I need a whole, they need a whole room. So that litter box can go in there. Even if I have a little robot, you got to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Not out in the open. But I had been getting to that for like 5 years. Like, I'm going to go and volunteer and try to get my fix.
Yeah.
So I went to the Lincoln Park location, and I met the cats and the dogs, and realized I preferred one side over the other, based on my allergies.
Yeah.
Prefer one side over the other. I did the virtual training. I did orientation. I got a chance to volunteer for the Paws Fur Ball, the annual Fur Ball. I was the donut picker upper.
Oh my gosh.
So I did the drop off for the volunteers for that day. They went in their little swag bags, goodie bags, whatever. And I had my first shift as a cat care level one cat care.
Level 1 cat care. That sounds so official.
And that's at the medical center. So I got a chance to walk the facility and see what needs to be done on a daily basis. We got a chance to meet some of the resident pets, soon to be pets in need, looking for homes. And then I got cat time, and we had to apron up and glove up and go and visit. But it is a real process. It was quite a bit more detailed than I expected, because you're protecting the safety of the animals from you, and also from transferring potential germs and things from animals to animals. So you start with the kittens, and you got to put them in the system. This is who I'm visiting. This is me. I'm visiting this one. You got to check in and check out, so they know who visited who. And who needs more time based on who's been coming to visit. And you got to take them gloves off, go change the apron, go do it all over again. Check in again. Who am I visiting this time? It was a process.
Wow.
And once you leave the kittens, you don't go back to the kittens.
Oh,
so moving up from kittens to adults.
You like the kittens. They're so tiny.
Yeah, but you can stay with kittens. But once you leave that age group, you can't go back to that age group. Once you start visiting adult animals, you can't go back to kittens, vice versa. So it was pretty interesting. But yeah, it was an experience. So I have to schedule another session. Ronald McDonald House. I was just there Monday. My gosh, it's Thursday already. That was my second time in the last month, because I was there in October, and I was there in November, and that was October. November, December. What are we doing?
We're in December currently.
This is December now, so that was the first. So that was November. So I was at the Comer location November 12th, I believe, and December 1st we were at Loyola. So next month I'll be at either Streeterville or Oakland, and then the following month vice versa. So I try to hit all of them. Usually when I would go pre-pandemic, I would go and do dinner. So either I took a group or it was just me and mom, but I would always try to have a family with me. And it was usually a family whose child had been a resident, whose family had been a resident, or whose child was at the hospital that was closest to Ronald McDonald House. So it was always easy to get hands to come in and help. And they would just show up. I never, I tried my best to have everything and not have people to have to purchase any items. So that was that. Oh Lord, what happened? I know
we were almost one of those families, because when Jasmine's still a patient at Lurie Children's for her epilepsy, but at one point they were talking about surgery, to remove the issue, and so we would have stayed at Ronald McDonald House. That's close to Lurie Children. So they treat the families really, really well. So
yeah. And I had what kind of started this? I had my youngest nephew was in a car accident many, many, many decades ago, and at the time my sister was in South Holland, and they were coming back and forth from South Holland to Comer, which is Hyde Park. And if you know the city, that's a hike. I had no idea Ronald McDonald House was like literally around the corner. And it's like, had we known this,
Yeah.
we could have avoided all of the travel.
The commute. Yeah.
The commute was wild. And he was there for a while. He was in a coma. So he was there for a while. So when I found out it was there, that was the first house I went to serve at. I also was a temp working at an office, like literally catty corner from there. And it was like, that's Ronald McDonald House. Are you kidding me? So learning that, or where that location was, and meeting friends who had children there. It was like, I want to go and do something. And, I'm all about relationships and love and marriage and trying to keep families together. And that was the thing. That is a place that can keep families together because they can stay here. If there are other siblings, there's no cost. They ask for a donation, but there's no cost. So they can stay there as long as they need to stay there while their child is in the hospital that is nearby. So Comer's next to, is that UIC or U of I?
UIC.
Yeah, UIC. And then Loyola, it's right next door to Loyola. It's also right next door to Hines.
VA hospital?
Yeah, it's right there. Streeterville, the one in Streeterville is right next to...
I think that's the one for Lori's.
Yeah, that's the one for Lori's. Oak Lawn is right next to Advocate, which is probably Christ Hospital, Oak Lawn. And I forget the other one. It's another one that has there's a location that I saw that I had not been to. It is actually in the hospital.
Oh, interesting.
Ronald McDonald House is inside. It's like one of the... Right. I was like, wait a minute, when did this get there? So that's on my list. So they're on my list from now, through March. I think I'm there every month until March. But this time when I go, I'm doing cookies. So I do the Cookies from the Heart program. Because that's easy to grab and go. I felt like, being in the way sometimes, doing dinner 2 hours and supposed to be ready at 7 and, then you got to clean up. And then, it was kind of late. And I would do that in the summer when it's still light outside when you leave. But now it's like at 4:30. So I said I wanted to do something different. And I didn't see any lunch opportunities. So cookies it is. So I did holiday cookies this time. Last time I did like sugar and chocolate chip. This time I did all holiday designs. When I go back in January, whichever location, I don't know what I'm doing, but February, it'll be Valentine hearts and whatever. So, bag them up, leave them in the basket.
Yeah.
And everybody, the thing about baking cookies is everybody in the house knows.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little different with food. You smell it or don't smell it. It's like, I don't know what that is. But cookies,
everyone knows.
Everybody knows. Yeah. Cookies are on the way. And they all come magically appearing in the kitchen. All of a sudden, they have to look in the cupboard and everybody's in the fridge. It's like, what are you doing in here? You ain't leaving nothing. They just want to see what's on the sheet. What you got in this oven. So I love that. And then the kids that are in there are like, Mom, can we have cookie here? Here, take it. Go.
Here you go, take one.
But,
right.
Yeah, but I love being able to do that because it's just something about eating some warm cookies on a bad day. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but it's different. It's even different than having cake and pie and ice cream. Now, get you a warm cookie. It'll change your life. So when they say cookies from the heart, I mean that.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Oh, I love that. Yeah, because I see your posts. I'm like, man, she's got a picture of Ron McDonald.
I love hanging out. Did you see the one he had no feet? The one that Comer said he didn't have no feet, Crissy.
No,
Ronald didn't have no feet.
Oh my!
He has had a hard life since the last time I was here. Man, I know he lived through the polar vortex. I remember they had to replace the roof over there during that time. Wow. It was wild. He lost his feet. And then the one
that frostbite got to him.
Listen, the one over there, I didn't even think about that. Baby had an amputation.
It's the amputation.
the one over in by Loyola. He just sitting there with snow on him. I'm like, you from Chicago? I know. He got snow everywhere. He don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. It's like
he's
whatever.
just sitting there. Yeah, but
I love it.
That's fun. That's fun to do.
Oh.
December. Yeah, this is December. So I started the Be the Message campaign. The You Are Beautiful Be the Message campaign.
I saw that. Yes.
December 2nd. So I have been popping around and dropping stickers. And I'll try to post. I can't post every day. That's crazy. But I will post like the last 3 days or last 5 days, wherever I've been. But that's fun, trying to, it feels really, really sneaky though. It's like trying to find somewhere to put a sticker that somebody will see. And it's not vandalism.
Yeah, right.
I didn't think it was going to be that fun. I'm like, okay. Yeah. There's something here. I'll add mine to the bunch. But yeah. But that's been fun. And I got the gear. I got the hat, the scarf, the gloves. So when I go out, people are like, okay. It's kind of like the sweatshirt, the hoodie with the back is like person behind you, blah, blah, blah. You're just walking around telling people you're beautiful. I love it. And I know a few places in the city that has the murals up. So, the first one, I snapped that a couple of weeks ago when I was out. So that was already posted on my page. But I know the other one is right across from Kusanya. There's one on the gate across from Kusanya. And then there's a couple of places that I'll go check out just spreading love. The season is hard.
It is.
This season is hard, especially when you think about how much loss we've had during the year. It's been a rough year for communities. It's been a rough year for ethnic groups. It's been a rough year in politics, in school systems, with nonprofits. It's been so much that has happened since January. So much loss in families, even losing my sister. And, we had a couple other family, it was a sister, a cousin, there was somebody else in between. I know a friend that just lost his mom, and it's like, we were baptized together, me and this dude. And he just lost his mom, and it's like, oh my God. So it is a
wait,
time.
What's the last name? What's the last name?
What? The mom?
Of the mom.
Yeah. Lyons.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's a lot to process. And typically, this season is supposed to be reflecting and gratitude, thinking about the year and excitement and anticipation of Christmas. And for some people, it's not that.
My church does a Blue Christmas service. So
tell me more.
Yeah. So my church does a Blue Christmas service for anybody who's grieving and who's lost somebody this time of year. Every year, like one of our deacons, Annette, I believe she was a guest on one of our episodes. She's the one who started it at our church. So every December there is a Blue Christmas service so that anybody who's grieving. I haven't been to one.
Okay.
I haven't been to one, unfortunately, but it's just a time to just be together. Everyone who's grieving and just experiencing any type of just loss or just not whatever, just so you're all together and you're covered with prayer and stuff like that. So I mean, I haven't gone. I'd like to go to one of them, but you really don't realize how many people are grieving this time of year. And it comes to the surface and it could be this person, not even someone losing someone this year, just in general.
Yeah, because it's just the holidays. Remind you of everything. There's a missing seat at the table.
Right. So, So my church does that, and that's coming up here soon.
I love
I think
that.
in the next week or two. So, So yeah, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you when, because now I'm curious. Hold on. Hold please.
Yeah,
Let's see. I know she
I
posted
love
it.
it. Listen, if you go, I would drive out there just to see.
Oh, there it is. December 6th, so Saturday at our 5:00 service.
2 days from now, really, Crissy.
2 days from now. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it says you don't need to be married this season if you are experiencing a loss. You can be sad, but you don't have to be alone. So the 5:00 service on Saturday at my church. So anybody who's in the Elk Grove area, Christus Victor Lutheran Church in Elk Grove Village.
Let me see. Text me that. I'm gonna see what I can do. Yeah, I got somebody else that probably can come with me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That would be interesting. Yeah, and we were just talking about Christmas, Christmas Eve service. We try to go out to Munster, to the Christmas spectacular, and where the animals walk the aisle, and it's like live nativity.
Oh wow. Boy, yeah,
yeah. I posted video last year. We were on the aisle seat, and the camel is coming in. It's like it's like right in my face. Camels, the horses, the sheep. Yeah. So we're trying to decide which service we're going to go to and who we're going to take this year. So try to take somebody when we go. But it's a beautiful experience. But it's really difficult to celebrate this season when you're dealing with grief, when you're dealing with depression, anxiety, loss. I want to talk about seasonal affective disorder. I want you to kick that off, though. Talk to the people, because that's a little different than what we're talking about, but it doesn't change. It doesn't change.
It doesn't. Listen, I'm going through it right now. Like I was telling Martha, who's our producer tonight. Thank you, beautiful Martha. That I've just been so off today. Like I had a few things happen within the last week and a half that has just set my fight or flight off, and my body has not been able to calm down. So I've been like I can't even catch my breath. You know what I mean? And it's really, and I haven't found a moment where I can just sit and just be and recharge and just like get myself to calm down, which is why I'm drinking this tea tonight.
Now you were talking when we started about how the sunlight, or lack thereof, affects.
Well, I will circle to that, but I did get my neuropsych evaluation results because I know I wanted to touch base on it. So she said that, and I'm going to go back in a couple weeks to get my final report. This was just the draft, but she said that I don't have ADHD, but I have at-risk behaviors for it. Okay. But not enough to officially diagnose me with it. I knew this, but I officially have a diagnosis of generalized anxiety disorder.
We know that.
But particularly my physiological anxiety was like off the charts. My physiological, even social anxiety. I was like, social anxiety, really?
We knew that as well.
I mean, it was pretty off the charts. She did say, though, my executive functioning, she's like, your executive functioning, you tested higher than 98% of people in this country. So I was like, well, that's good. That means my type A is working. So that's why I was like, so I told her, so I said I could rule out early dementia then with this brain fog. She goes, absolutely. She goes, if you had any kind of signs of early dementia, that executive functioning would not be as high as it was. She said that I do have some depression. Obviously, that's in there too. But she goes, that's of course going along with your seasonal affective disorder as well. So it was like generalized anxiety disorder, sprinkle of the depression. And then also we're going to touch more on this because she wants to look at those results a little bit more, but potentially, like I was telling you, some OCD, but not like the type that you need to turn the clicker on and off 7 times before you leave room. She said pure O OCD.
I have never in my life heard of pure O.
So she's like, look up pure O OCD. So it's really just the obsessive part of OCD. But then as she was reading more of an assessment, I feel that she goes, oh, you do have some compulsive moments too. She goes, so we'll circle back on that when we come together for your final draft of everything. But like it's really weird. Like I told her, I'm like, I know I have to have something along those lines. Like I may not be like the neatest person, right? And then Vic will tell you, you're a mess. How are you an OCD? And it's like, well, there's different forms. You know what I mean? Like,
thanks, Vic.
Thanks, babe. Appreciate
you.
So
compassionate.
Telling you. But anyway, so the seasonal affective disorder, that's why I try so hard to enjoy this time of year, but it's so hard. It's so hard. And then when outside things trigger more anxiety, it's completely off. But the sunlight is a big part of it, because when I wake up in the morning, there is no sunlight. When I come home from work, there is no sunlight. I have a sun lamp that
you out. No. It's a long day.
Yeah. I mean, well, I get up at 6:15 and the sun is not even peaking. I mean, by the time I leave for work at like 7 something, it's starting. It's getting there, right? But then I'm at work, and sometimes I don't leave till 5:30, and I don't get a lunch.
When did that start? These later hours, I don't understand.
Because it's speech season. Because I'm coaching.
Okay.
So coaching for speech keeps me there till like 5:30 at night. And, it makes no sense for me to come home and then go back, because I live 20 minutes away. And when I'm home, I'm not going to want to go back. So I just stay. And then until that bell rings, and then I start coaching my kids. But, so I bought a sun lamp. And
I remember you got that a few years ago. That was like pandemic time.
Yeah, I bought a new one last year.
Okay.
The one that my therapist referred to me, because it could be like a gradual light.
Is that different than the one you had?
Honestly, I really didn't feel a difference. And honestly, I really don't feel a difference. Like I could sit there with that light, and I don't really, because I guess in my mind, I know it's not real sunlight. I know it's supposed to have the same effect, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like it's just something like the sun, it hits a different way than an LED light that's supposed to mimic the sun. Because it's like, I see it's just a light, and I know what it's supposed to be doing, but it doesn't. And I think I can't get my brain to switch. I can't get my brain to be like, okay, well, this is supposed to be good for you. It's supposed to be like sunlight so that you're not always in the dark. But
does it have a timer? Like, can you set it to wake you up?
No, I thought it did. And that's why I bought it. Because I was like, oh, that would be great. No.
You're talking to someone who put black curtains over their blinds so that it is dark all the time. Unless I reach behind that curtain and open those blinds, it is just as dark as I need it to be in the morning. The sun is an assault for me in the morning.
I love
time
it.
to get up. I don't want to get up. I don't have to get up. I don't have to get up right now. Why are you so loud? I don't know. So yeah, those black curtains were like one of the best things I could have ever done for my sleep.
I mean, I can understand that when it's starting to hit spring and summer and it gets bright at 4 a.m. or 5 in the morning and that sun is out and you're like, okay, look, I love you, but this is too early. So I could see that. But yeah, no, I need that sunlight. And I even started taking vitamin D so that I could try to get, because I know that, when vitamin D levels, when there's no sun, the vitamin D levels drop. This time of year, vitamin D, I think everybody's vitamin D levels are always low any time of year, but especially this time of year.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make an effort.
The emergency I take has the extra. I get the blue one with the vitamin D and zinc and something else in it. So I get that one to get my extra, because if I don't have to go out, I'm not.
Right.
Only sun I see is courtesy of my plant babies, because if it wasn't no plants, no blinds would be open. It's dark. We have ambiance lighting. That's it.
Yeah. And here's the thing, right? And this is so weird. And people might be like, whoa, girl, you getting a little dark here. So like and this is not me trying to sound any type of way. Okay, guys, it's not like I have millions of dollars here, but when I've gone on cruises, I've gone on my Disney cruises, and I have the room with the little balcony area, right? As beautiful. You know what? I do not stop it. It's called payment plans. Okay,
not just the cruise room, but the balcony room.
I need it. I get claustrophobic. There is no way that I can have a room without being able to get out. But anyway, I love to sit out there, in the daytime and the sun or whatever. But for some reason, and this is where it gets dark, I can sit out there for hours at night.
I get that.
And it is just,
I'm sure it's peaceful.
Like, it's peaceful, and it's like the moon on the water and nobody for miles. But it's like the water looks black. Like the water is black. And you're just like, I'm just like mesmerized. And I just like I start getting intrusive thoughts, though. That's the bad thing. I start getting intrusive thoughts. I'm like, okay, girl, let's look at the moon. Let's look at the stars. Stop looking at the water.
What happened to peace? Wait a minute.
And thinking
I'm away from the balcony.
Swim. I'm like, we're not going for a midnight swim. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Let's not. Sometimes the intrusive thoughts come in, and that's where that kind of scares me. But at the same time, it is very peaceful and tranquil, because I do look at it's just beautiful seeing the moon off the moonlight off the water, and nobody for miles and miles. It's so nice. Like there's nothing. No civilization.
It sounds like one of my YouTube evening meditation scenery. Just play the scenery with the water sounds. Yeah. It sounds like something I'd be watching. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So, I would be sitting down, though. I'm not going to stand up. I'm going to sit down.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit down.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm always but even still, the ledge comes up to here. So I ain't climbing nothing. Don't worry about that. I'm like, nah, we're not going there. Yeah. But yeah, so it's an interesting time of year. It's an interesting time of year. And I think maybe that's why I try to keep myself busy, so that I don't have to sit in any thoughts, but like I past week and a half just been triggered a lot because I have to tell you everything.
The after show.
Listen, I had to deal with a grown woman who's older than me deciding to send my daughter, my 19-year-old daughter, the most berating text message on the planet. And then Mama Bear mode had to get activated because I'm like, why are you talking? Why?
I'm not understanding why I wasn't contacted. I don't
because I'm still trying to calm myself down. Listen, and I might have to see this woman on Sunday, and I'm going to try really hard not to take
at church.
No,
I'm about to say
no. No, we have a holiday concert to go to down to ISU.
This is another parent.
So, yes.
Mm.
Yes, another parent who decided to insert herself into situations she did not need to, which I told her she didn't need to. And she decided after this whole situation happened with Monica and her daughter, whatever, she decided to send Monica this long text message behind her daughter's back, by the way, giving and some of the things she said to my daughter, like I finally got to read it and it just reignited. That's why I haven't been able to come now, because then more stuff has happened. It just keeps going. She had called my daughter a coward. She had said, I think you're going to have no compassion for your students when you become a teacher. She called her a wolf in sheep's clothing. She said that I would rather take people who are not perfect, who are working on themselves, over you any day of the week and twice on Sunday. She said, this Thanksgiving, I'm going to be thankful that you're no longer a part of my daughter's life so that you can't influence her or any of my future grandchildren. Now, Angel, you're going to ask me a question right now. And your question is going to be, what does this woman do for a living? Go ahead, ask me.
What does this woman do for a living?
Get your tea ready. She's a school psychologist.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah.
And right now, she's the head of a special ed department for a high school.
And this is where I have to put on a different hat.
Miss, I have all these graduate degrees and work with adolescents and studied conflict resolution.
And we have to ask the question, because I'm going to put on that hat.
Please
we
do.
have to ask the question, not what's wrong with you. What happened to you? As a school psychologist, what happened to you that's sending a message like that to a teenager, because she's still a teenager, brought you so much joy? What happened to you in your career, in your personal life, in your professional life? Did something happen to you as a teenager that has brought up or triggered, regurgitated some trauma that you had at this age, and you're putting yourself into someone else's shoes? What happened to you? This is the question of the day. We're gonna leave that conversation there. What happened? Yeah. Because as a school psychologist, we have higher expectations on how we address, confront, and communicate with our young people. Especially if it is someone that is working on a campus where kids are away from home. We have a certain level of trust that we are giving to these authority figures who are responsible for our kids, right? So what happened?
And the thing of it is, her daughter and my daughter were really close. Like, they met freshman year of college. They were really close. They were really tight, whatever. And so this mom has, mentioned to her, cared about her, whatever. So I initially responded, and I was really, really straightforward to the point. I wasn't mean, whatever. And I basically said to her, I'm like, I'm sure if the shoe was on the other foot and I sent a message like that to your daughter, you wouldn't appreciate it. In a nutshell, right? And I said, never in a million years would I talk to anybody's child the way you talk to mine. And I told her, don't contact me or my family, right? And then she responded like, I can understand your defensiveness and but they're not children, they're adults. Exactly.
Not
so
at 19.
Why did you my point is, then why did you insert yourself into a situation that you did not belong in? If they're adults, then they needed to figure that out. And that's what I told her. I said, it was their thing to figure out, not yours or mine. I didn't get involved. You got involved, right? Because, and so she said that her daughter has had to deal with things like this her whole life, like in school, whatever. Okay. So when I responded for the last time, So the last time after she responded, I was like, okay, I have one more thing to say, and I will have said everything I need to say. And I said, you talk about your degrees and working with adolescents. I said, that's great. I said, but I think you kind of forgot about that with this situation. I said, because this is the thing. Number one, you could have said, communicating over email or text is never a good idea, because you don't know who's feeling what on either side, either the sender or the receiver, with what emotions. Things are going to get misread, misunderstood, misconstrued, whatever. I said, number two, you could have taken the approach of, this seems really out of character for Monica. Perhaps we can find a time over break to get the girls together and talk it out and clear up any misunderstandings.
A mediation.
And then mediations for someone who has studied conflict resolution for adolescents. I don't know. Go figure. So then number three, I said to her, this is just my opinion, but as someone who has been the doormat in friendships, I really feel that you have felt this way about my daughter the whole time. I said, because if you truly cared about her, like you said, you probably would have gone with option 1 or 2 first, but instead you went straight for the jugular. I said, so I feel like you felt this way about my kid all along. I said, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I said, you're preaching and talking about compassion. I said, but you showed absolutely no compassion for the situation to help resolve any conflict. I said, so you did not practice what you preach. And then I told her, I said, and I understand your daughter has gone through stuff, but she's not the only one. I said, and then I told her about Monica's senior year. And I said, she had to deal with somebody who just made her senior year miserable, the year she should have enjoyed the most. I said, and anytime she's tried communicating with this girl or whatever, it never worked out. So she started distancing. I said, so instead of calling my child a wolf in sheep's clothing, perhaps it was a trauma response. Why am I the one that comes with the psychological terms when you're the one with the graduate degrees? And then I told her to have a nice Thanksgiving. And, and that was it.
And again, what happened to her?
It's
we
like
just talked about how difficult the season is for most people. So as a school counselor, I'm sure she's seen a lot, heard a lot, dealt with a lot. It's the end of the year, and you're going to get a new batch of kids in top of January. It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse.
And that's what I said to her. I said, I'm not telling you this to justify any part of the situation, but since you decided to give insight on your daughter, then I decided to share insight on mine. Because
and kudos to you for using your voice, because I know you. So that was big that you were able to speak your mind and sprinkle some accountability in there for her and cut off the conversation.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, because there was no reason for her to come after my daughter. Like, you're almost 50 years old. Why are you coming after my 19-year-old? When it's a situation that doesn't involve you. Yes, it involves your daughter and my daughter, but if they're adults, then it's something they need to figure out on their own. And the fact that she sent this message behind her daughter's back, so her daughter has no knowledge of this, and then had the audacity to say to my daughter, if you hold this against her, blah, 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 it's like, I would have just ran to her daughter and been like, look at the stuff your mom said to me. Miss, I teach compassion to my kids, But whatever. That started it, and then other things happened. So I've just been like I haven't been able to calm myself down. My fight or flight has just been off the hook. It's crazy. As soon as we hit winter break, maybe I'll get a reprieve a little bit. We'll see.
I hope so.
Got some time.
And if you're just tuning in,
that's the tea, y'all. I told you. Listen, I told y'all I had a lot to unload.
You're just tuning in.
I told you I had a lot to unload.
You got a welcome. We did a check-in. We had our tea. What she's not going to do this month is let somebody talk to her daughter any old kind of way. We're not going to do that. That's the the rundown. So
Listen.
Today's self-care tip is use your voice.
100%.
Use your voice and stand up for yourself and your kids. I don't know.
Exactly.
And if you're a professional, be professional. Because that can turn terribly wrong for her job.
Do you know how many people said that I should send that to her superintendent? And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be that person. I'm not. If she continued, because I told her specifically to not contact us. And if she did, I said to not contact us to avoid further escalation. That's it.
So that would be the further escalation if she contacts you.
If she exactly.
Well, we hope Miss School Counselor, school psychologist does not. We hope not, because
and I won't do it because it's like I don't want her to lose her. Like, not to say that she would lose her job anyway, because I feel the school district she works in, it wouldn't happen anyway. But sometimes it's
that's sad.
Yeah,
it's like, well, maybe you should kind of.
No, I don't think so. But it's like to see the type of person you have working in your school in a special ed setting at that. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
I don't know, Crissy. You're being a bigger person right now.
I'm really trying. I'm really trying.
If I heard another peep, I would be on campus looking for a supervisor. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's where I'd be. Because if she's doing it to one student, then she's doing it to other students, and that's how I see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So where does the accountability lie? Are you watching? We'd love for you to weigh in.
Oh yeah, she's definitely.
What would you do in this situation? Would you contact her supervisor? Would you wait to see what she does? We'd love to hear your tea.
Oh, yeah, right.
And this tea did get better.
Did it? As it sat?
It needed to steep a lot longer. Of course, now it's not hot, so ain't nothing.
I'm like, is it iced tea now?
It's chilled gingerbread, right?
Oh, good grief.
But it's subtle, but you can feel that spice on the back of your tongue is subtle.
Okay. Okay.
And of course, I already had 2 bags in the cup because it's a bigger cup. These tea bags are for 8 ounces of water. These cups are 16 ounces most of the time.
Yeah, I mean
12 to 16. So yeah, definitely 2 bags. Needs to steep at least 20 minutes, and I think you're good to go.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'd do that again. Definitely with a plate of cookies. Might even go with sugar. So.
Oh, there you go.
That sounds good, but
it does.
Child. Ooh. So this was a different kind of show, end of the year.
You know what?
Soapbox sessions. The Mentali-Tea soapbox sessions for the end of the year. Season finale. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. 2026. Let's go.
We're ready for 2026, and we hope she does not contact anybody in the Johnston household, because it's gonna be
she already said she wasn't. She said she had nothing more to say, and I'm like, well, that's
consequences and repercussions. Keep my name out your mouth.
Keep my daughter's name out your mouth.
Oh my goodness.
Now I know how Will Smith felt.
Oh, see, I wasn't even thinking about Will Smith. That's just hood. That's hood. Keep my name out your mouth. Don't do that. Don't let me find out you're talking about. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. Well, we did not keep the tea light tonight. So
no. Listen, we had to let it all out to get into the fresh new year.
It's a day.
It's a day. It's a full moon. It's a super moon.
Wow.
Yeah, all over the place. But I feel better now.
I'm glad, and you know what? Then you did the right thing today. Get it out. Get it out here. Don't carry it to bed with you. Yeah, we're not gonna take that into our weekend. No, we're not. We're gonna kick off Friday. Tealess.
Exactly. Whew.
So what do you have planned for the holidays that you are excited about or looking forward to?
Stranger Things, the series finale. So volume 1 came out the day before Thanksgiving.
You got to educate me.
Volume 2, I will, comes out on Christmas. And then the finale is on New Year's Eve. So Stranger Things is a show that's on Netflix.
I've heard the name.
It would not be your cup. It would not be your cup of tea. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a show that my daughter got me into because she just was loving it. Like, she watched the first few seasons and she got Vic to watch for, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. And I was like, oh, I'm kind of hooked on it. So it's kind of cool because then we get to, it's kind of like our mother-daughter moment time. And then her best friend comes over and it's like a whole thing, the 3 girls watching it in the dark. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. So I'm excited for that.
Is it a scary show?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like Twilight Zone, Tales from the Crypt.
Oh.
Alfred Hitchcock.
No, definitely not like Alfred. No, okay. I wouldn't say like that. So it's really based around a game, the Dungeons and Dragons game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like there's like, it's like extraterrestrial. Oh. I would say it's kind of sci-fi. Okay. I guess fantasy, sci-fi. Put it in that category. So it's not, I mean, it's not scary the whole time, but it has its moments, where you're like, oh, wasn't expecting that. Or, oh, that monster just ripped that guy's head off. Oof. That's a lot. And, oh gosh, her bones broke in the weirdest way. Yeah. Things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not for the faint of heart. Okay. But it's got its followers, so I'm looking forward to finishing that out, spending that time with Monica and her friend, watching that. So, and I'm just looking forward to having my college kid home for a month, to be honest with you, and just having both of my girls home and just soaking up all of that quality time as much as possible, even though, it may be very little, because I know Monica's she's going to be working and friends and, all that stuff. So,
okay.
But I'll take what I can get. My birthday was great because it was really sweet, actually. They went to breakfast with my sister-in-law, and then I went to breakfast with Vic. And then we went every year for my birthday, around my birthday, Black Friday or whatever. I always go to the Hallmark store and buy ornaments.
Hallmark. I said escape room. You talk about.
Oh no, we did the escape room too. No, but for me personally, we always go to Hallmark store and buy ornaments, keepsake ornaments, all kinds of ornaments, because I got to get my Chip and Dale and all that stuff. So I drop a lot, but I always end up getting the free gift. This was last year, by the way, and some dishes. But this year was like nice. This I did, couple. And so this year was a nice warm blanket and a Christmas tree candle and all that. So I was like, okay, right? And a nice little basket. So that's that. And then when I got home, the girls were already home and they had gone and they had bought me flowers and they got me a card and they got me a gift card to a Disney gift card, $25. I was like, So that was really fun to come home to. And then, yes, as a family, we did the escape room, went to dinner. And they help put ornaments on the Christmas tree. They hate doing that, but I'm like, my birthday. It's my birthday.
I love that for you. I love that for you.
Yes. So they did that. It was fun. Vic, for whatever reason, decided to, I think, because I was still in bed, because I was like, I'm not rushing up to get away, to get out of bed. Mm-hmm. So he left to go wherever. And then I looked and he was at the mall. I'm like, why are you at the mall on Black Friday? I'm like, are you crazy? But he went for me because he went to Stan's Donuts, because Stan's Donuts has gluten-free donuts. So he went and got me some gluten-free donuts. And then he went to Box Lunch, that store, and right next door to Hot Topic. And He got me a little purse. It was like a Loungefly purse with Chip and Dale on it. And then Hot Topic, he found me one of those little tiny ceramic Christmas trees that have the lights in there because it's nostalgia for me. My grandma used to have a big one, and it had Chip and Dale on there. I'm like, man, this is the best birthday. Like, I love it. So, yeah. So I got spoiled.
I'm sitting here next to the last Loungefly I bought. Sitting right here. Panther.
I love it. I love it. And I missed your call because we were at dinner and I didn't even hear my phone ring. And then I was like, oh, like we were literally had just sat down to dinner and my phone was away. I didn't have my phone out in view.
It was my last Loungefly.
Hey, that's a nice one.
Guess the last one I got. Cutie. I'm still looking for Wonder Woman stuff. I don't know what the situation is. Never. They don't care. Nobody cares about her.
Really? Didn't I get you a Wonder Woman bag?
Look, I've been to several comic stores.
Bunch of Wonder Woman things.
Several stores, and it's like they have every character in there except her. Or they might have some kids stuff, but they don't have like the grown Wonder Woman. Where is the adult Wonder Woman?
Where is the adult Wonder
Woman? I stopped looking. I'm like, whatever.
What about you? What do you got? What are you excited for? You got planned?
Honestly, I have absolutely no idea what this holiday season is going to look like because this year has looked like no other year I've ever had. It feels like I have a whole bunch of free time, but I never get anything done. I don't have anywhere I need to be at a certain time, and yet there's always something on my schedule. Planning for the pageant, and first of the year, I'm going to be at a photo shoot for Ultimate. We have a photo shoot in Atlanta, like literally the week of the 3rd, the weekend of the 3rd. And then 2 weeks after that, I'm going to nationals in Nashville just to volunteer. That's not my pageant. My pageant's not until the end of February. So it's a lot of moving parts. I have 2 trainings that I'm working on and one that I need to start. It's like I kind of need to start and finish the new one before I go back to the other 2 I started. Everything is just weird. Even our normal holiday rituals, my sister's gone. So there's no, reason to go visiting in that way, and dealing with family grief and everybody else who's been lost. It's like I have no idea what to expect. For the holidays. So I really don't know what to look forward to. I don't know what's safe to look forward to. Things are changing every day. When is that happening?
Over winter break when I actually have time to go.
Okay.
We're gonna do the tea. I just didn't like the menu. Like I looked at the place we were talking about, and I looked at the menu for like this last couple of weeks, and I was like, So it's gonna change. They change the menu every week or every other week. So I'm like, when I'm on winter break, hopefully they'll have a better menu, and we'll go.
Did you look at the place I sent you?
Did you send it to me?
Oakbrook?
Did you send it to me?
You
did.
That was the other. That was a place that I took Mom last year, not this year. Last year, that was where we went. But yeah.
Yep. You'll probably have to tell me the place again because
it might be the Colonial Room at the Drake.
Oh, okay.
What did I say? I said Oak Park. Oakbrook.
Oakbrook. Okay.
Not Oak Park.
Oh, I see. Okay. On York Road.
That's another option. That's another option.
Yeah, I've been there.
It might be something else.
Yeah.
It might be something else other than that. But
you could safely look forward to that. Because that will happen.
Holiday afternoon tea.
Exactly. That is what we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
Like
we need our photographer.
So I sent you
we need our photographer on site.
Yeah, we do. Who wants to do that for us? Promo shots for Mentali-Tea with us at having tea. Like, I mean,
duh.
It's perfect. I mean, hello. Just saying. Couldn't be more perfect opportunity. And then we could promote you on the show. Say it.
Hey.
Say it.
We're looking for a photographer.
Yeah, date to be determined, but it will be sometime over winter break.
That would be cool. Well,
all right.
What are we leaving the people with? Take care of yourself.
Please take care of yourself. Leave all the negative energy in 2025. Don't bring it with you to 2026. I am not doing that. I am not bringing the negative energy into 2026. Screw that.
Absolutely. Take care of yourself. Oh, top of the year. This is something I've always wanted to do. Every first of the year, they have the 7 days of rest for the first week of January. So I applied to host an event. So it'll be something virtual, likely pre-recorded, but it'll be something that, will get posted every day during the 7 days of rest. So that is that's what I'll be doing top of the year.
For that.
Yeah, so we're going to go into the year learning how to rest.
That's what I'm talking about.
7 days of calm for your qualms. I'm corny.
Oh, I like that. Calm for your qualms.
Calm for your qualms.
That is a tongue twister. Calm for your qualms.
Yeah, so every day it'll be a video, like a little mindfulness moments, a little meditation. It'll be some kind of nature walk, some affirmations, a word of the day, self-care tips. It'll be something different every day. So 7 minutes with me, first 7 days of the year. Can you commit to 7 days with me for all 7 days? So I would love to see people signing up for that.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, so I'm going to kick my year off teaching people how to rest.
Sign me up.
And I'm not talking about sleep.
No, I know. Sign me up.
So you'll see that right before Christmas. I'll start posting. Oh, but even before that, 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah. What about your Hallmark movies? Have we done that?
Oh, no. I've been on every streaming service but Hallmark because Hallmark ain't free. Hallmark ain't free.
Oh, that's true.
I did watch everything that was still recorded from last year, but 12 days of Christmas. I'm doing the 12 Ks of Christmas. So the virtual pace series, I'll be walking 1K a day.
Oh, I see.
So as part of my Wellness Warrior optional, that's one of the things I'm going to be doing. The 12 Ks of Christmas.
Okay. That's cute. That's cute. I like that.
Yeah. So I'll be doing that. I'll be posting about that any day now because, 12 days soon. Christmas. Right. So anybody want to go walk? We're walking a K a day.
A K a day.
And you can do it in the house. You can do it on the stairs. You can do it in your hallway. You can do it in the mall. You do not have to go outside. But can you do that? Can you walk 1K a day?
I think people can do that.
I think people can do that. Because we're used to doing 5Ks, right? So you can.
And 5K is like 3 miles.
3.166.
3.5. Yeah, a little bit over. But so 5K is that much, or 1K ain't that much.
I think you can do that. So, but we're doing it every day. So 12 days, 12 Ks. So that's something else I'll be
I
posting.
love
But
it.
that's just
I
stuff.
love
More stuff on my more stuff on my list. This is why we need to rest at the top of the year. Get all of this out
True. It's
before the year
true.
is over. So I'm running around here posting stickers and walking 1K, and yeah, come Christmas I'm gonna sit down
Yeah.
and
I don't
get
blame
ready
you.
for 7 days of rest. Yes.
That works.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we covered a lot. I think we covered a lot to end this year, this journey of 2025 that has been just heavy and just a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So
Yes, and I am looking forward to a better year.
26,
Closing the
yes.
book.
Closing the book.
Looking forward to a better year, and we'll see you in January. We'll see you.
Yes.
In January.
TBD, because I start my rehearsals for the play in January on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we may have to pivot the day of the week that we see y'all, but just for at least January and February. And then we can get back to our regularly scheduled programming in March.
But you all hang out with us whenever we're on here. So
exactly.
Watch the replay. It's cool. Whatever.
Listen, we like to spice it up a little. I'm just saying, like to ginger it up. Ginger snap.
Snap.
Ginger
That's
snap.
why it's called snap-ish. Because
it's ish. It's not totally.
Because it's subtle.
All right, y'all. Have a good holiday. Happy New Year. We will stay safe. Stay safe, stay warm. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And
yeah, that's it.
Peace.